across 3,000 yards for the season.
It's the Texans and the Pats, and it comes your way next on Madden Football.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, we reach Week 15, and we've got a good matchup in store between the New England Patriots and the Houston Texans. Brandon Gaunt and Charles Davis on hand here. CD, you look at the Texans in this matchup, and this is going to be a heck of a chess match. This offense against a defense that will take no prisoners out there.
It's going to be a big-time battle, and I think that both of these teams have that mindset of, we're going to do what we do and make the other guys react to us. And we've definitely got a couple of headstrong coordinators who won't back down from a challenge. So this will be a battle of wits as much as it'll be a battle of brawn.
And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. Taken in at the 3. And look at this. Right away, a loose football. And it looked like he was able to get it back. So a big sigh of relief there, as that would have been a disastrous way to start this ball game.
I didn't do this in college, but I did it in high school. When you return kicks and you lose it yourself, the panic that goes through you and the determination to get the ball back, I don't even know how to describe it. And I think we just saw an example there.
And the relief when you get it back like he did.
Yeah, you go to the sidelines, you know you're going to get yelled at, but you can handle it because you got the ball back.
Jones looking to throw right away. Quick hitter here, it's complete. To throw again on second down. Jones steps away to his left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. Well, the incompletion, but now we also have an injured player. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Now Jones. And a throw right sideline is complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. They give him 27 yards on the 3rd down conversion. Their first possession of the game, and they're already going after double coverage.
That's a nice completion that can set the tone for things to come if they're able to keep finding ways to beat what the defense is throwing at them. They look like they're confident that they can get it done.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Throwing again on second down. Jones. That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass. He's going to look deep down the field and unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. So here come the Texans now for their first drive. And they will be led out by their signal caller in his 2nd year of the NFL now.
Now, the meeting we had with him this week, that's one of the briefer ones we've ever had, isn't it?
He wasn't too happy after last week.
Not happy. Really determined to play a whole lot better, and he really can't play a whole lot worse. He's got to go out and show the team that the goods that he exhibited early are still there. Otherwise, he could lose the confidence that they have in him.
And hoping to get rid of that interception bug. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. The numbers on the ground for Pierce last week. 12 carries, 67 yards.
They've lost a bunch of games in a row now. They've got to start thinking a little bit differently, maybe a little bit outside of the box. Find other ways to move the football. I don't know if you're going to do it through the air or maybe change up how you establish your run game.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw it for a loss.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On third down, he'll drop to throw. He's going deep for Brown. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. In today's NFL, we talk about quarterbacks and their speed and accuracy, but there's still something about a guy slinging one downfield.
And you'd think on third down they'd just be looking for something right beyond the sticks. And I think they caught the defense flat-footed as a result because they decided they were going to take a shot right there, and it ended up being a big play.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Devin Singletary with his first carry of the game. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. They'll look to throw. Right side complete. That's Woods. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Out of the gun now on third down. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. They'll try and run for it. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And that will force a turnover on downs. Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. On 2nd and 2, Jones looking middle, and that's complete. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 14 yards is the pickup there and a New England first down. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
Throwing, Jones. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Texans scoop it. And they will bring this one back. A fumble return for a Texans touchdown. So the big fella gets on the scoreboard with a return for a touchdown. Good thing he didn't have to go too far, though.
You know the trainers were very happy about that. Imagine having to go get him in the end zone, escort him to the bench, and give him the oxygen. They were loving the fact that he got in without having to run very far.
Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. He hasn't missed an extra point all season, and he won't miss this one either, and it's 7-0. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. This will be fielded inside the 5. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. New England's offense set to go. It's their third drive now, and so far we've seen a punt. In that second drive, CD, they turned the ball over, so not the start that they were envisioning.
Yeah, they've been ineffective so far, but look, they've worked on a game plan all week long. Don't get away from it too soon. Find a way to get some significant gains, loosen up, get going, and then they should be okay the rest of the way.
Now after the play, it looks like there's a Texan here slow to get up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Working with his 2nd and 4. Back to throw. Jones. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere. And they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 42-yard line. Jones throw complete there to Smith-Schuster. And they're going to move it down inside the 25.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
They'll look to throw again. He completes it to Jones. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jones. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. So 5 plays on this drive, Charles. All passes, all completions. And just like that, they're in the red zone.
And don't you think the playbook opens up a little bit more now? Because all they've done is throw the football. If you want to run it now, you may very well have them fooled.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Jones. And he's got his man in stride. Complete. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. That's a catch of some significance. It's number 631 of his career, and why that's significant, it ties him with Hall of Famer Raymond Barry.
He was one of the most precise route runners at any position during his time in his career. So I think that we're seeing something very similar here. He may not have known Raymond Barry, but he goes about his business the same way. Understands how defenses are going to play, understands where the leverage is, and goes away from it to the tune of 631 catches.
They'll run for it with Eckler. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. First down, and they stick with Eckler. And he is going to wind up losing yardage here, as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time. It's Eckler again. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 3 tight ends up front here. 3rd and goal. Off play action. Jones. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Trying to punch it in with Eckler. The run is turned away on 4th and goal from the 2. And his Texans defense comes up with a goal line stand. A chance to get some momentum here in the second quarter, getting their first trip into the red zone, but unable to get it across.
And if I'm the head coach, sure, you feel some disappointment, maybe a little bit of deflation there because you didn't get it in. But I'm going straight to rah-rah mode. All right, guys, we didn't get it this time, It's only the second quarter. We'll be back. Let's get it later on. I want to keep this team up. I don't want them to feel like they've let everyone down.
Positive.
Got to be positive in this situation. It's too early to think that you don't have a chance to win this game.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They're going to go with a tight end here on the running play. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots D on 3rd down. Back to throw here. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
To win any route, you've got to break down the defender, and that's exactly what happened here on this really nicely executed curl route.
Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20. They're going to look to throw. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. Man open left side is Brown. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. Pierce will try to pick it up. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. The Texans had 6 and 7, a game under 500 on the year. They come into this one knowing it's been a while since they've had a W. They have dropped 4 in a row.
Let me tell you, when you go a month, partner, in this league, without a victory, it gets tough to come to work every day. And in addition, you start to wonder about your job security as well.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. First down, they go right back to Pierce. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. They'll drop to throw. That's going to be caught by Judy. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. So they need 2 yards here on 3rd down. Remember, they're already 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive. Got a man, it's Judy, complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 44-yard line. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first.
I don't care how many times we say it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
1st and 10, it's Pierce. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. On 2nd down, here's a run with Singletary. And he gets it down to the 32.
Holding offense.
That time, the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now, depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold him.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup.
That's how you get right up off of the mat, because on the last play, they stoned him in the backfield and dropped him for a loss. But he's the type of guy that scared me a little bit because he's not daunted. Just got right back up, showed some confidence, and picked up a first down with his very next run.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Woods. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. He finds his target. It's Schultz. Ball on the 8. It's 2nd and 4. On 2nd down, here's Pierce. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And it's caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
But you have to be aware defensively that you've got 2 goals, because obviously you're trying to prevent the touchdown, but you're also trying to keep it from getting a 1st down as well. That time they weren't up to the task, and it's 1st and goal.
So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. They give it off here to the tight end. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Look at this, a tight end carry. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. A great effort there. His 1st rushing touchdown on the year. And the Texans go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. And that run caps off a 99-yard drive.
Would it be safe to say that that finishing run is an exclamation point on this one?
Big time. I mean, 99-yard drive.
I mean, when you start that, all you're thinking about as an offense is somehow trying to create room for your punter. And if you can get 2 first downs, you've considered the drive a success. I don't know what you call this. All the way down, putting in the end zone. That's pretty spectacular.
Ultimate success. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still 2nd quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. To throw again on 2nd down. Jones firing quickly here, and that's complete. 1st down now, but the clock continues to move. Looking to throw. Jones. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. Now the Patriots moving quickly, hustling up to the line. Meanwhile, Jones throw here into the hands of Jones. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. 4th down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon. Fair catch called for and made at the 16 or maybe the 17-yard line. Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return. And the Texans will take over. Offense back out there along with Dameon Pierce. He's over 40 yards here in the 2nd quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable, and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So in the 2nd quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half. did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. They'll look to throw now on first down. This will be caught once again by Brown. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Woods. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Back to throw again. Another targeting catch for Robert Woods. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Again, he'll drop to throw. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
The Patriots with the football here late in this first half. They're certainly in need of some kind of points here before the end of the half. A field goal or something being shut out right now. They could really use some momentum before they head into halftime. Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he will perhaps get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And time has run out on this first half. So we've come upon halftime here in Houston, and it's the home team, the Texans, leading this one. As we sit, all right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Here comes Mr. Hollywood, Marquise Brown, leading out this offense. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. How many times have we done games where we've seen him have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well. And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Kyle Duggar up to make the tackle. Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9. Hand off left side, Pierce. And he stopped immediately there. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Now back to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Schultz. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Pierce now up the middle. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. He'll drop to throw. He finds his man complete. That's Schultz. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 32-yard line. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
Nice job. Nice patience right there. Put him on the right side. Let him work his way across. Put the ball in his hands and let him work his way upfield with a catch.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Back to the ground with Pierce. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Back to throw. To Pierce, they set up the screen. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Well, that is a running back who is not about to go down easily. He fought his way through the contact until the seas opened up for him.
Yeah, and this defense has had its share of problems getting guys to the ground. And here's another example. They never should have allowed this play to gain as many yards as it did, but poor tackling early in the play led to big yardage after the fact.
On the ground with a tight end. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. They'll set up a throw. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. And the question now, can the Patriot defense hold firm again on 3rd and goal? Here's Pierce. Touchdown, Houston. It finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
Fairbairn now to add the extra point. And it is now 21-0. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And it was Dameon Pierce closing things out with a touchdown run. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Patriot offense heading back out as we take a look at the playoff picture in the AFC. Jones and the Pats now with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. Now Jones. He'll drop this one off to Eckler. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Throwing again on 2nd down. Jones, open man, completes it to Smith-Schuster. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing, Jones. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's 2nd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler, and he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. Jones now on 1st and 10. And a quick throw here that's complete. And they're going to get this up to midfield. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Over the middle. And it's out. He put it on the carpet. And the Texans say they have it. They do. Well, if these guys wanted to get back in this game, they needed an almost perfect second half and down 3 scores. A lost fumble here certainly doesn't fit into that plan.
That reminds me of my plan in college to get an A on the papers I turned in, but that didn't work out too well either. Too many mistakes by both of us. I mean, that's just pure and simple. And that's why that's exactly where they are in this ball game. They're going to need a huge turnaround if they want to try and win this one.
Singletary to get the drive started. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield. Decided to hit it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll look to throw. He's got his man. It's Pierce. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Looking to throw. Man open left side is Brown. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. This will be caught. Judy. And he's out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
They'll run here with Pierce. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. He'll look to throw. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Jerry Jeudy, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Texans look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Trying to bust out of that losing funk, and these fans have to like this. All right, fellas, this is more like it.
And I know that if this holds up after the game, they're going to give the fans a lot of credit being at home, getting the support. But you and I both know it goes deeper than that. They had to get it together in their own facility, look each other in the eye and say, okay, what's it going to take to break this losing streak? And they really came together with a good week of practice.
So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it's capped off by the touchdown run from Jerry Jeudy. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. Jones and the Pats now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Jones throw here taken in by Gesicki. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Back to throw. Jones incomplete. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Off the play fake. Jones. And able to find Gesicki as tight end. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. On the screen, this is Eckler. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Looking to throw again on second down. Jones throwing middle, and it's complete. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 44-yard line. Looking to throw. Jones. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. From the 41, Jones. That is caught by Smith-Schuster. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 24-yard line. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. And with this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a first down.
But we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline, because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants this lead to stay right where it is.
On the right side, open is Gesicki. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. Running on first down, Eckler. Showed off the juke, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6-yard line. On second and a couple, Jones. And that throw behind his man. He missed it. Incomplete. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Back to throw. Jones. And he'll just get rid of it.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown from 6 yards away. And the Patriots are finally on the board here in the 4th quarter. Extra point try good by Gano. And it's now a 28-7 ball game. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the effort snuffed out. The Texans hands team recovers. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And they've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the 4th quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score again, but it seems like this offense is just getting better as the game goes on. They've scored on their last 2 drives.
Certainly feels like a chance for them to continue to have some fun out there, doesn't it? Game's already decided, as you noted. So they can continue to play loose, break out some other concepts, maybe run a few trick plays, get other people involved. Heck, even go deep on one of these first snaps just because they can.
And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but the way that they've passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think you continue to do so.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
Hey, we can push ball security all we want here, but how about that effort on defense? Excellent job inside the red zone. Just took away at least 3 points by forcing that fumble.
New England trying to get to place on offense. And the fumble recovery was an important first step, but still a huge 4th quarter hole to dig out of. Down 3 scores. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Meanwhile, Jones' throw here into the hands of Jones. To throw again on second down. Jones. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. And a nice milestone reached on that last throw is here late in the season. He goes over 4,000 yards passing.
And he's really thrown the ball well all season long. Had some big games along the way. He's inspired his receiving corps to go out and make plays for him in each and every ball game. Jones throwing on first down. Over the middle, it's complete.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. Throwing again on second down. Jones. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. Again, he'll drop to throw. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. Desperation time now. Here's Jones. Open man, Smith-Schuster. It's complete. And he is going to pick up a Patriots first down as this defense cannot come up with a play that into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And the Texans are going to take possession of the football. All smiles and high fives on that defensive sideline. That interception will cap off what was truly a tremendous performance.
Yeah, if you can hold a team to 7 points in the NFL, that's the kind of day that you feel really good about. Now, I do know a few guys are going to think to themselves, held them to 7. If we made one more play, could have had our shutout.
And now out comes Houston. And now they are in prime position, 1st and goal after the interception and return. They'll look to make it pay off for 6 points. They'll run for it with Pierce. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. Once more, it's Pierce. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Damian Pierce with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Texans have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the 4th.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Now the Patriot offense set to take over again. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Looking middle, and that's complete. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. Now Jones on first down. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. To throw again on second down. Jones. incomplete. He's got room at the 30. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. One final shot. They'll look to throw. He'll look to Gesicki on the out route. Ball is caught. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27.
Well, this was a really nice display, Charles, of complimentary football, especially how much they were humming in the second half to pull away and get the victory. Really a complete performance.
And so much fun when you're able to have everyone contribute both sides of the ball. You go back in the locker room and you just savor it, right? Because that's what football's all about. A true team game, and they got it done in this one.
So for Houston, they get back to 500 now as the win moves them to 7-7. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Cleveland Browns. Meanwhile, for New England, the loss might knock them out of playoff contention as they drop to 6-8. And they'll get a home date next week against the Detroit Lions.